English Unveiled. Exploring English as a second language in Kenya. Hello, language explorers. Today, we're taking a journey to the heart of East Africa, to a country renowned for its diverse cultures and scenic beauty, Kenya. In this episode, we're going to dive into how English has become a prominent second language in Kenya, and how this may impact your understanding of English in a global context. The story of English in Kenya is deeply intertwined with the country's history. British colonial rule, which spanned the late 19th to mid-20th century, introduced English to Kenya. After gaining independence in 1963, Kenya continued to uphold English as one of its official languages, alongside Swahili. English is now used in government, media, and education, serving as a bridge between the country's numerous ethnic groups. This wide use of English has a significant impact on how Kenyans interact with the language and use it in their daily life. Education is a primary avenue for Kenyans to learn English. From a young age, children are introduced to English, which is the medium of instruction in Kenyan schools. This means that subjects like science, mathematics, and social studies are taught in English, helping students become proficient in the language. However, it's important to note that English used in the Kenyan educational context may vary in accent, vocabulary, and sometimes syntax, reflecting the rich cultural and linguistic diversity of the country. While English in Kenya is largely based on British English due to historical ties, it has taken on a unique character of its own. Kenyan English often incorporates words and phrases from Swahili and local languages, creating a fascinating blend that reflects Kenya's multicultural fabric. For example, you might come across expressions like, "I'm going to read," which in Kenyan English can mean, "I'm going to study." This understanding can prove helpful when communicating with English speakers from Kenya. The widespread use of English in Kenya has had significant impacts. On one hand, English has enabled international business, tourism, and diplomacy, making Kenya a vital player on the global stage. On the other hand, the prominence of English raises questions about the preservation of indigenous languages and cultural identity, a conversation that is increasingly important in our globalized world. And that's a wrap on our journey through English as a second language in Kenya. As we've seen, the Kenyan English landscape is both complex and intriguing, shaped by history, culture, and a commitment to education. Hopefully, this deep dive has enriched your understanding of English in a global context. Remember, learning a language is also about appreciating the cultures and histories that shape it. Until next time, keep exploring and happy learning.